Thanks to those of you who've alerted me to an online scam that uses my identity. It's been running on Facebook or Meta. It's not the first time this has happened to me or plenty of others. This one actually uses National Senate leader Bridget McKenzie too. Have a look. He is ready to pay $50,000 to anyone who suffers financial losses, asserting that it is impossible to lose money on the project. The project has received government support and an official state licence. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Against the backdrop of fraudulent schemes and projects, Andrew has launched his own investment project.
Look, this stuff is obviously fake. You should ignore it or report it. You can tell it's fake, actually, because it talks about financial advice, and I'm the last person who'd ever try to give anybody financial advice. I also say project, not project. But seriously, this stuff is odious, and it's a disgrace that the digital giants can't kill it off immediately. This stuff is often up there for weeks. They've got the technology that finds us and targets us with all sorts of ads according to all their sophisticated algorithms and their tracking, but they can't weed out the fakes and the scams. Give me a break. They're not trying hard enough, are they? Now, the executive chairman of News Corp Australasia, Michael Miller, took on the digital giants in a press club speech today. Meta has stopped paying news organisations like ours and the other TV stations and the other newspapers and even the ABC. The ABC was onto this as well. It stopped paying us for the news content that they monetise on their platforms. And Miller attacked its priorities.
I believe they have an obligation to renew the agreements and honour our laws. It is intriguing that Meta has no problem turning off the news, but has a big problem turning off teenage fight clubs, the bullying of young women, or scam advertising. Assistant Treasurer Stephen Jones captured the situation when he says that Meta is for criminals and against journalism.
Yeah, in the new world of sextortion, online bullying, fake news and all the rest of it, the digital giants need to be accountable. Miller outlined a plan under which governments would force these digital platforms to behave responsibly. They'd need to be accountable for the content they host. They'd have to have decent consumer complaints processes. And they'd be hit with penalties if they didn't comply, even jail terms for executives. The fact is, these digital giants actually operate right outside our legal jurisdiction, our national legal jurisdiction. And this was underscored just today when the e-safety commissioner had to back down in the legal bid to get Elon Musk's X to pull down that video of the stabbing attack in Sydney in that church in April. Now, that was always going to fail, that bid. Australia can't and shouldn't be able to control global content. But there does need to be some way to make sure the digital giants pay their way in Australia and are accountable for what they spread. Watch this space. It's an important debate, a major public policy challenge, and Australia is trying to lead the world.